Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I have a brand new pick-a pile for you guys today, and today we are asking the question, what is going to happen this October? Yes, so this is your October 2020 reading, which is why everything is very Halloween-y and decked out for that with pumpkins, jack-o'-lanterns, and all that spooky kind of stuff. So we have 4 different piles, 4 different choices to choose from today, and I'm going to introduce you to those piles right now. Pile number 1, we have this itsy bitsy spider who's not so itsy bitsy. He actually, he's like a little hangy spider. You can hang him from somewhere and spook people out. So pile number 1 is this spider dude. Spider-Man. Pile number 2 is this pink little jack-o'-lantern. It actually used to have a light inside of it, but you know, as you can see, the glue wore out here, but there used to be a light that used to go in there. I suppose I could probably get like a little tea light or something and put it in there, like a battery operated one. Like I have a battery operated tea light in this candle holder right here, so I could probably just, you know, do that or something and it would light it. But anyway, this is pile 2, the pink jack-o'-lantern. Pile number 3 is this adorable mason jar. It has orange twinkle lights inside and it says trick or treat on it. So it's just a nice little decorative item to have out during the month of October. And pile number 4 is this jack-o'-lantern who is winking at you. He's probably giving you the wink like, hey, pick me, I'm the pile for you. I have good stuff in store for you. I don't know, I'm so cheesy at times, but yes, this little dude is pile number 4. And one other amazing thing about the month of October is it is my birthday month, so I am so excited to celebrate that and enjoy that with you guys. So happy birthday to all my fellow October babies. It's our time to celebrate. Anyway, those are your 4 different pile options, so pick whichever Halloween treat of a decoration resonates with you, and we're going to jump into it with pile number 1, the spider. Hi, pile 1. If you chose this little spider here, or big spider, I guess you could say, this is going to be the reading for you, and we're going to find out what is going to be happening this October for you guys. Yes, so exciting. All right, we are going to start off here with your tarot cards. We have a lot of cards to go through here, but we're going to start off with the Crystal Unicorn Tarot. And you guys got the Empress, the 9 of Swords, the 2 of Swords, and the Page of Cups. Alright, so right off the bat, what I'm seeing here going on for you guys, move my leaves out of the way, the leaves are not the cards. Okay, anyway, my head almost knocked into the camera there. For you guys, for the month of October, quite an interesting combination of things going on here. Number 1, the first thing I noticed here with the 9 of Swords, the 9 of Swords usually is an indication of sleepless nights, anxiety, stress, those types of things. So you may be experiencing some stress and anxiety, sleepless nights, just not so good stuff. This could be tied to a lot of different things. It could be involved in your career, it could be involved in relationships, it could be financial stress, it could be health concerns, you know, it could be a lot of different things. It's probably going to be different stuff for different people, but there's definitely some kind of anxiety, some kind of stress happening through the month of October. I feel like a lot of this stress, whatever it's revolving around, it involves a choice, because we also have the Two of Swords, and the Two of Swords is like trying to make a decision between two different things. So that may be what a lot of the stress is tied to. Maybe you're trying to decide between two different jobs, or maybe you're trying to decide between two different places to live, or you're trying to decide between two different people that you want to date. It could be, like I said, a lot of different things. But either way, it seems like there is a choice that needs to be made between a couple of different things, and it's brought you a lot of anxiety. It's brought you a lot of sleepless nights. You just haven't really been sure what to do. So it seems like there may be some of that happening in the month of October, just as a heads up. Kind of getting into a little bit of the icky stuff here first. But you guys need to know what's up. I'm not going to just spoon feed you ice cream or whatever. If there's some veggies that need to be fed, it's going to go down the hatch. However, on the flip side, I do think we have some good stuff here between the Empress and the Page of Cups. Because with the Empress, I feel like this is basically you guys. Despite all the stress, despite all the anxiety, despite, your back and forth, tossing and turning over, trying to make this choice, whatever it is, you're still going to be in your Empress energy. So basically, as the Empress, she is the embodiment of all the queens. So, she's got her shit together, is what it comes down to. She's sexy, she's magnetic, she is strong, she's stable, she's confident, she's secure, she's the mother, she's the nurturer, she has it all going on. She's got all the good qualities going on that anyone would want to be around, whether it's as a friend or as a lover or as a family member or someone to work with. She's got it going on. She's got it all going on. So I do feel like this is going to be you during the month of October. So the good thing is, even though you're going to be stressed out, there's going to be anxiety, there's going to be a choice that's going to need to be made. But the good thing is, in terms of your energy, if you're in the Empress, you're going to be in the position to handle it. God never gives us more than we can handle. So you are going to be within your strength and within your power to be able to handle this. And you're going to be able to handle it with grace. You're going to be able to handle it, basically no sweat is going to be what it comes down to. So you're going to handle this well. And with the Page of Cups, the Page of Cups is usually an authentic and genuine offer, usually emotionally related. So this very well could be love related. I know a lot of you guys come here looking for love specific type of situations anyway. So it could be possible that in the month of October, somebody could be coming to you with this authentic and genuine offer of love. And if they don't actually present it, because this is the Page, it's not the Knight or King, but if they don't actually present it, it's definitely on their mind. It's definitely something that they're thinking about through the month of October. And they probably want to bring this offer your way because they see you as this Empress, and they may not know about the anxiety, they may not know about the stress that you're under, the choices that you're having to make. They see you as being someone who can handle it all, though, who can balance everything. So they definitely do want to come your way with this authentic offer of love. So that is definitely something in the air during the month of October. So that's a pretty good start there. For your tarot cards, it's definitely going to be a balance, like I said. We're going to save your Jesus card for last. Let's look into, as long as we're kind of on the subject of love, let's look at your Amira's Love Oracle cards to see what else comes through as long as we're discussing love. We have true love. We have true gem, so a lot of truths happening here. And we have mature woman. So the mature woman right off the bat tells me that either you yourself are a mature woman, and this could mean a couple of different things. It could either mean that you are either, older in age, or if you're not, like, because it does say mature, it could just mean that you're wise beyond your years. I mean, you could be like 20 years old and been through a lot of different crazy life experiences that have made you super mature, and it's more like, mentally or emotionally, you're like a 40-year-old or something. So, so there's a sense of maturity about you. Either that, or if you're not, in that category, or if you're a man, for example, there could be somebody in your life who's going to be important to you during the month of October who does fit this description of being the mature woman. And, like I said, you guys, there's somebody there who wants to bring you their cup of love in the month of October. And I believe whoever this person is, they see you as the true gem that you are. The Empress, basically. They see you as the Empress. I mean, the Empress is definitely a true gem. You wouldn't pass her up. And not only that, but this person is your true love. I mean, this person could be your twin flame. They could be your soulmate. But they are definitely your true love. Like, this is not some karmic-y, icky type of situation. Like, it seems to be, like I said, the Page of Cups. It's a genuine offer. It's genuine. It's not like someone trying to bullshit you. It's not someone who has ulterior motives or anything like that. So, that's definitely a good thing. Let's see if I can adjust this downwards a little bit. See more of the cards. Nope, not really. Not really, but you can see Mickey glowing there in the background. A little Mickey pumpkin. Okay. Let's see what your Moonology deck has to say to you guys for the month of October. And you guys got a time for healing, balsamic moon. Now, I can definitely see where this would apply with this Nine of Swords energy going on. If you guys are having a lot of anxiety and sleepless nights, you've been stressed out about stuff, anything, even if it's not trying to decide between two different things, there's healing that needs to come in for that, because no one should have to be going around having sleepless nights or anxiety ridden or any of those kinds of things. So, definitely make sure you're taking time for yourself in the month of October to just like unwind, relax, treat yourself to like a bubble bath at home or something like that one night. If you guys like Hocus Pocus, for example, like this is the month of Hocus Pocus, watch Hocus Pocus. Just take care of yourself, I think, is the main point with this card. Show the world the real you, full moon in Aquarius. So I think another good thing about this card is when I think of show the world the real you, I think of just like someone being authentic and genuine and real and, kind of like someone who wears their heart on their sleeve. So, yeah. And that can be a beautiful thing. And I definitely don't think that it's a weak thing. I think sometimes people feel that if they show their real emotions, if they show their true colors, it's going to be perceived as weak or something like that. But I definitely don't see that as being the case for you guys. And especially if there is someone who wants to come your way in the month of October with this genuine offer, you should be genuine with them. Be genuine and real right back. Don't feel like you have to put on some kind of act or whatever to get their attention or to get them to love you and accept you, because they already do. They already see you as this true gem. So, just be yourself. Don't overthink things. Go with the flow. Adjustments are required. Third quarter moon. Well, yeah, obviously there are adjustments that need to be made, because if you guys are having, once again, anxiety in the month of October, that's something that needs to be adjusted. most likely the adjustment is tied to whatever this decision is that you're stuck between these two different choices. But yeah, that's something that you guys are going to have to figure out through the month of October, is adjusting that anxiety, adjusting that stress, coming to those decisions basically. But I do believe that you guys will figure that out. I do believe that, taking time for that healing will definitely help you come to that conclusion. Being real, being true to yourself, it's going to help you come to that conclusion. And yeah, you guys can totally do that. All right, and now of course we can't do an October reading without the Halloween Oracle, so here we go. We have the Mummy, change. Yes, so change is definitely going to be happening through the month of October. Once again, I feel like a lot of this change is tied to whatever this anxiety is. Actually, what may wind up happening this month, you guys, is you may wind up starting the month out like this, and you may wind up finishing off the month as the Empress. I feel like you guys are already in that Empress position, but you may not necessarily feel it or see it in yourself until you get past this anxiety that you've been dealing with. But yes, like, the reason why that anxiety is there is because you need to make this choice. Adjustments are required, adjustments and change. So yes, there's change that's definitely happening through the month of October, but I do believe that it is positive change. But, change can sometimes be painful. Skull of light, illumination. So once again, dealing with the change that's going on, this is why I'm saying I feel like this change is positive. It's illuminating your thoughts, it's illuminating your emotions, it's illuminating your life, really. Like, it's opening up windows of opportunity for you that you probably didn't realize were there before. It's opening this opportunity for this person to come forward as the Page of Cups and present a love offer to you. When things are illuminated, true love can step in and take place. So yeah, things are being illuminated right now, and I believe it's coming through all the changes that are happening through the month of October. We also have Trick or Treat, mischief and play. So I feel like this card is a reminder for you guys, even when you are down and out, even when you're stressed out, to have fun. And that kind of reminds me of the healing card. Having fun and being playful can be healing in itself. But yeah, have fun. I know this year's Halloween is probably going to be a lot more different than years past because of everything going on with COVID. But, if you want to dress up and have fun, like, dress up. There may not be, like, huge Halloween parties or pumpkin patches or whatever it is to go to, but that doesn't mean that you can't have fun and you can't dress up and you can't, put out, like, Halloween decorations and that kind of stuff. You can still have fun. You can still get in touch with that inner child. Like, your inner child would still want to play. Your inner child would still want to have fun for Halloween. Doesn't matter, pandemic or not. So I do feel like that's going to help ease a lot of stress on you, and it's going to bring a lot of healing your way. I feel like that's going to help your inner child heal quite a bit too. So, don't be afraid to just have some fun, jump in a pile of leaves. Play, enjoy life. And we have ghost regret. So, one of the reasons, once again, I feel like we keep going back to these Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords seems to be a really key thing for this group right now, you guys. The anxiety may be tied to regret. Maybe there are choices that you made before October, maybe choices you made in September or over the summer or earlier in the year. And maybe it's causing you anxiety because of regret. And, that could be affecting these different choices that you're making. And, you need to forgive yourself. If you are experiencing any regret right now, I feel like this card is basically telling you to forgive yourself and love yourself and, to let it go, because what's done is done. It's in the past, and the best thing you can do right now is move forward, because that's something that needs to be healed. It's a time of healing right now for you. Let your inner child out. Do that playing and having fun. And, let the good stuff in, because at the end of the day, you guys, like I said, you are the Empress. You are a true gem. There's somebody out there who sees this and knows this within you, who wants to bring you their cup of love, and they are your true love. So, don't forget those things, you guys. It's very important stuff. So be kind to yourself. I feel like you guys need to be a little bit kinder to yourself. Like, you guys are kind of like your own worst critic, which is understandable. We've all been there. We've all done that. We've all beat ourselves up relentlessly and unnecessarily over, stupid decisions that we've made in the past. So be kind to yourself. Love yourself, You probably wouldn't be having like all this regret and holding things against your best friend if your best friend made these choices. So be kind to yourself. And finally, from Loving Words from Jesus, because in my opinion, a Bible verse a day helps keep the bad vibes away. Jesus has to say, "Let not your heart be troubled, neither let it be afraid." John 14:27. So, I feel like this is a good reminder, you guys, just to not fear. Take October by the horns and go into it fearlessly. Go into it with faith, because there's honestly nothing to be scared of. There's nothing to have anxiety over. Things can go smooth and things can go well for you guys in the month of October if you just are kind to yourself, love yourself, forgive yourself, heal yourself, play and enjoy life, let your inner child out. I feel like the more that you do that, whatever this Page of Cups offer that's coming your way is going to come your way. So, yeah. Anyway, that's basically what I see going on for you guys for the month of October. I hope that made sense, and I hope that resonated for you. If the message did not flow, of course, just let it go. But if it did, please let me know and leave a comment down below. I would love to hear from you. Even a simple little emoji goes a long way. Also, please leave this video a big thumbs up. That definitely helps me out a lot. Feel free to subscribe, hit that notification bell so you know of future videos when they are on the way. Otherwise, I hope you guys have an amazing day, a beautiful October. I am just so grateful that you decided to stop by and spend a little bit of time here with me. That always blows my mind. So yeah, have a beautiful October, you guys. Let me know how it all goes, come November 1st. Anyways, keep sparkling. I am sending you guys lots of hugs and much love. Hi, Pile 2. If you chose this cute little pink jack-o'-lantern, then this is going to be the reading for you to find out what is going to be happening for you for the month of October. All right, set this little guy over here. And we're going to kick things off here with the Crystal Unicorn Tarot. Find out what's going on. Get a little update here. And you guys have the Three of Wands, the Four of Wands, the Eight of Wands. Oh my goodness, Wands. Gosh, Ace of Wands. You guys are all wands. This is crazy. What is up with you guys? That's so funny. I kind of have to laugh right now. Like, okay, Lots of fire and passion happening for you guys this month for sure, because wands are all about that fire. They're all about that passion. Yeah, that's kind of crazy. And I swear, I totally shuffled this deck, so it's kind of crazy to me that it's like wands, 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 no pentacles, no swords, no cups, no none of that. Just nothing but fire and passion. All right, you guys, so here's what I see going on for you, and I definitely specifically see love right away coming out of this combination. Okay, so first of all, what I see for you guys with the Three of Wands, the Three of Wands is usually waiting for your ships to come in. You're waiting for something to happen. And I know a lot of people who come to these readings are usually asking about a specific person. They're usually asking about their twin flame, their soulmate, divine counterpart, however you want to put it. So I feel like this has been you. You have been, chilling out on your little island, in your little neck of the woods, in your little world, waiting for your person to basically, wake the hell up and come your direction. But I have good news for you guys. I have good news coming for you this month, for sure, based on this combination. So I feel like this is where you've been. This is kind of where you're starting off October, is you're just waiting. Like, you've been working on yourself. You've been spending a lot of time in prayer. You've been spending time with the man upstairs. You've been, working on your own shit, whether it's like your career or your finances or your hobbies, your interests, maybe working on other relationships outside of this person, maybe in your family, maybe with your friends. You've just been working on your life in general, however that looks for you, whatever it is that you're doing. So it's not like you're just, standing there waiting for whatever. Like, you've been busy taking care of your own shit. But you are waiting for this ultimate dream, which is this person, to come into your life. So that's where you kind of start with October. Good news is this person is coming. They are coming your way. Because first of all, we have the Ace of Wands. And the Ace of Wands is usually like a fresh new beginning of passion, of excitement. So definitely this person's heading your way. They are so heading your way in the month of October. And it's going to be a new beginning. Like, if you've dealt with this person before, if you've dealt with this person in the past, it's not going to be like same shit, different day. It's going to be a whole new thing, because, that's what the Ace of Wands is about. It's about a new beginning, a new passion, like a whole reset is what it comes down to. It's like, it's like if you had a phone or something and you had to restore it back to factory settings. This is what you had to do dealing with this relationship, and now it's going to be like brand new. So so it's going to be brand new, a brand new beginning with this person. And and they're just going to like rush into you guys, because the Eight of Wands is like, it's action, it's movement, it's direction coming forward for you guys. So this person is, and my dog agrees. Okay, Shadow, we get the point. He's just confirming it. When he gets like this sometimes, he just wants to confirm things. Thank you, Shadow. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, this person's definitely going to come your way, and they're going to come with like a very passionate, fiery offer, and like they're going to be coming in like gangbusters. Like, we're not just talking about, someone who's going to be like, oh, hey, well, maybe if you kind of want to go like get some food or something to eat together. Like, no, it's not going to be like this wishy-washy in and out kind of thing. Like, they're going to be coming in, like they're going to be coming in hardcore for you. Like, whatever whatever has happened up until October, like maybe they weren't there at all, maybe they were very cold towards you, maybe they were very in and out, but this is like a totally different vibe. Like, you know, Wands is all about the fire, it's all about the passion, and this person's going to be coming in for you guys hard. You know, cuffing season is also coming up soon, you guys. So maybe this person is, you know, looking to boo it up with somebody because, you know, cuffing season is coming as it is. So, but I don't feel like that they're looking for like just for cuffing season or just for comfort or anything like that. Wands can be tricky because it can be all about that fire and passion, and then it's like, oh, you know, is it just going to fizzle out? But I'm not getting that feeling, and I'll get into why in just a minute. But yeah, this person's definitely going to be coming your way. So, you know, you've been out here waiting for your ships to come in with this person, waiting for them and waiting for them, you know, maybe the summer or even the winter before that. You know, maybe the past year has been really, really hard for you. Just waiting for this person to kind of just like wake up and smell the coffee. But they're waking up. They're waking up, they're ready to bring a new beginning with you, a new offer with you, a fiery passion, and they're going to come in like gangbusters because the Eight of Wands is all about that forward movement. So yeah, they're going to come charging in. Like it's not going to be subtle. That's for sure. It's not going to be subtle. It's not going to be wishy-washy. It's going to be a very fiery and passionate offer. And I don't believe that it's going to be just temporary because ultimately you guys have the Four of Wands. And as most of you probably already know, in case you don't, and you know you're kind of new to this twin flame journey kind of thing, the Four of Wands usually represents union. It represents, you know, 1111. Like even if you look at the wands, you know, you have 11 here. So, yeah, like ultimately that's where this is going to be headed. Like this person is going to come your way. They're going to present their new offer. They're going to come in like gangbusters. It's not going to be subtle. It's going to be like, hello, here I am. Miss me? So yeah, you're not going to miss this offer. That's for sure. But you've been waiting for this person to come around for so long. Like this has been you. This has been you just like waiting for this person, you know, whether it's been the past month or 6 months or the past year, 5 years, 10 years, it doesn't matter. Like this has been you waiting for this person. And here we are, October, and they're ready. They are ready to bring you this fiery new beginning with lots of passion. They're going to come your way. That's what I'm saying, you guys. Like, I don't feel like it's like that fiery temporary thing. I would second guess it if it wasn't for the Four of Wands, because you know all that fire and all that passion can sometimes fizzle out. But the Four of Wands usually indicates 1111. It usually indicates union. So I do feel like that this is going to be a solid, steady, happily ever after kind of ending for you guys. So this is going to be a big thing happening for you guys, pile number 2, for the month of October, for sure. So that's definitely something that's going to be coming your way. That's going to be headed for you guys. Very much so a love-related thing happening here for pile number 2 in the month of October. But let's see what else is going on. We're going to save our Jesus card for last, as long as we're talking about love. Let's get into Amira's Love Oracle and see what we have there. Ooh, we have open relationship. Interesting. Travel and courting man. Okay, so I see a couple different things going on here, you guys. All right, so with open relationship, now don't get nervous on me here, because I know I was just talking about 1111, union, all this other stuff, you know, rushing in with this amazing offer. here's where I see open relationship coming in. So it's gonna be, there's a couple different scenarios I kind of feel are going on here. So number one, I feel like in the past this may have been where you guys have been at. You guys have may have been in this open relationship kind of situation where, you know, maybe he was kind of a little bit like a player and he'd be just like, oh yeah, you know, like nothing serious, like let's just hook up. Oh, what's the word I'm looking for? It's like on the tip of my tongue and it's not coming out. Yeah, like maybe in the past, like he wasn't very serious towards you. He wasn't like willing to be committed or anything like that, you know, kind of just like a fling kind of thing, or maybe like a one night stand kind of a thing, or, you know, like he would just keep you at a distance kind of a thing, you know, whether it's emotionally or physically or whatever the case may be. So this card could be an indication of your past. It could be an indication of where you guys have already been, where it's like, yeah, you guys have been intimate together, but you haven't been committed to one another kind of a thing. So this could be the past that's coming through. And I feel like for most of you, that's probably what it's going to be, that this is probably what it was in the past. But as just, you know, because I want to cover all my bases here for all of you guys, there is a chance that there could be, for a few of you, that this could be the offer that they still want to bring in. Now, the reason why I feel like it's not majority of you is because we do have the Four of Wands here. The Four of Wands is, you know, twin flame 11-11 union. And if you're in union, that's completely hypocritical and contradicting of having an open relationship with somebody, right? So I don't feel like that's what it is going to be for majority of you. I feel like for majority of you, it is definitely the 11-11 Four of Wands union kind of thing. But there is a chance for a couple of you, just because we do have a lot of Wands action going on here, which can be very fiery, it can be very passionate, but it's not necessarily as committed as a Pentacle, you know? So, just be cautious of that, and you're gonna know if your person is really truly ready for this 100% Four of Wands 11-11 union, or if they're still a little bit in that player kind of energy where they want to be in an open relationship kind of thing. But I do feel for most of you, this card is more so representing the past. It's more so representing where you guys have been. You know, this is probably where you were before. Now you're sitting pretty here at the Three of Wands, waiting for your ships to come in. And, you know, eventually you're going to have your ships come in and you're going to have your Four of Wands. So I feel like for most of you, this card is an indication of where you guys have been in the past. But, just because I want to cover all my bases here, there is a chance there could be for a couple of you, this person might be a little bit shaky on that, just because we do have so much fire and passion. So regardless, there's a lot of fire and there's a lot of passion between you and this person. I would definitely say you guys are highly compatible in the bedroom. Now I remember the word I wanted to say to describe open relationship. He probably wanted to keep it casual, is what it comes down to. He probably wanted to keep it casual. Yeah, anyway, I just freaked my dog out by saying that. You're fine. I would never keep it casual with you. I'm very serious about my dog. Very committed to him, and he knows that. Anyway, but yes, I feel like for most of you, open relationship is where it was in the past. I do feel like there may be physical distance between you and this person, because we do have travel. So when you guys do come together for union, you know, it may take some actual physical travel, which is funny because, you know, the Eight of Wands is kind of like it's an action card. I mean, it's an action card of making movement, and it could actually like represent this movement here of physical travel at the same time too. So for some of you guys, I do feel like there is physical distance between the two of you. So traveling is going to be needed in order to, you know, help you guys get into that 11-11, Four of Wands union type of flow. And for courting man, now the courting man, I feel like, is the exact opposite of the open relationship, because, you know, courting is different from dating. You know, dating is more like casual, you know, you're seeing each other, you're having fun, you're eating dinner, you're probably seeing other people too, you know, you're probably dating multiple people or whatever. But when you're courting someone, it takes it to another level. It's a little bit more serious. It's a little bit more, you know, like, yeah, I'm thinking long term. I'm thinking future. I'm thinking, you know, is this someone that, you know, I see possibly getting married to, possibly having a family with. So I feel like for most of you, this person has moved from being the player who wanted to be in an open relationship with you and just, you know, like have sex with you, sleep with you, have fun or whatever, but not give you that commitment. And he's moving out of this energy and moving into the courting man energy, where he's ready to like get serious and be just like, yeah, you know, I don't need to sow my wild oats anymore. Like, those days are behind me. Like, those days are done. Like, I'm ready to like have union and have real genuine commitment with somebody, and not just, you know, have one night stands and stuff like that. So yeah, I do feel like for majority of you, it's been this, like, October is this transition from your past of an open relationship to traveling to one another because there could be physical distance, to this courting man here who is ready to be serious, who's ready to actually like settle and make a commitment. Not like settle like I'm settling for you, but you know what I mean, like get stable, create like a solid life with you kind of a thing. And ultimately lead to this, your Four of Wands, 11-11 union. So I feel like that's what it is for majority of you. But I would be like, you're going to know if you're that person where they're like, they're not exactly ready yet and they're still kind of in that energy. So you're going to know if your person is that person. They'll make it pretty clear. I don't feel like they're going to be like sneaky about it or anything. Like, they're going to be straightforward with you. So yeah, so that's a lot of stuff going on, you guys, and whew, we still have more to get into. All right, let's see what your Moonology cards have to say. And we have the answers you need are coming. So I do feel like for majority of you, like, this is obviously just like a straight up love reading for you guys, pile number 2. Like, I don't even feel like there's no ounce of career or family or health or anything else going on here. I feel like for majority of you, like, you've been struggling with this person, you've been, you know, praying for this person, you've been praying about the two of you, and the answers that you have been seeking dealing with them is coming. Full moon in Gemini. Look at the bigger picture, full moon in Aquarius. So maybe some of the answers that you're seeking dealing with this person is going to be just by like stepping back and looking at the bigger picture. You know, like, not just things about them, but see how they're connected to everything in your life. You know, how do they connect in your everyday world? How do they connect in to your career, to your friends, to your family, to where you live, to your hobbies and your interests and all that kind of stuff, you know? So look at the bigger picture, you know, see how they fit in. I also feel like if you look at the bigger picture, you're going to know if this person is in that open relationship energy or not. You're going to know if this is all just like their past energy, or if they're still kind of being that player or not. So look at the bigger picture. And your hard work is paying off. New moon in Capricorn. So I feel like for a lot of you, since I do feel like this is someone who is going to be ready for that union with you. Most of you are going to be dealing with the courting man here who's really ready to get serious. I feel like leading up to this, you guys have been doing your work. You've been working on yourself. You've been working on your own spiritual journey. You've been working on the other components in your life that you've needed to take care of, whether it's your finances or your family or your friendships or your career or whatever it is. Like, you've been working on all the other parts of your life. So, that is something that is going to be noted. It is something that is going to be credited. So, don't worry about that. It's all coming together. All right. From the Halloween Oracle, because, it is an October reading. Like, what would it be an October reading without, like, Halloween cards? We have Vampire, Emotional Intelligence. Interesting. Most of the time when I see vampire, I would think like, somebody sucking the life out of you, like an emotional vampire kind of a thing. But it says emotional intelligence, which goes to show me, it shows me two different scenarios. Once again, I feel like this open relationship card is kind of like, it's a catalyst that kind of goes one way or the other. If your person is still in the open relationship energy, then they're basically proving that they're an emotional vampire, and you kind of want to steer clear of that. However, if this person has grown past the open relationship phase of things with you, and they are ready to be the courting man, I feel like, if anything, you have grown in your level of emotional intelligence to be able to pick up on things and know that your person is ready or not. So, if anything, that's what I feel like emotional intelligence is referencing here. We also have joy, rejoicing in the present. And if you guys come into union in October, of course you're going to be rejoicing. Like, who wouldn't be? So, I do feel like there's going to be things to celebrate in the month of October. Maybe you're like me and you're going to be having a birthday coming up. But regardless, there's going to be things to celebrate in October. There's going to be fun and good things happening regardless. We also have winter, the sacredness of pausing. It's funny because winter is going to be coming up soon. Not in the month of October, obviously. It'll be happening after that. But, I feel like this card is basically just a reminder for you guys. I feel like it's just a reminder to not get caught up in all this passion, because I feel like, this person's going to come in with this passionate offer. They're going to come charging in, and it's going to be very tempting to just take them up on their offer. And I'm not saying that you guys shouldn't take them up on their offer, because, if they truly are in this courting man energy and they truly are ready for this genuine union, then yes, it will be an offer worth taking up. But even offers that are worth taking up shouldn't be entered into lightly. It's like marriage, for example. Marriage is a huge choice. Marriage is a huge decision. It's not something you enter into lightly, even if you know that the person that you want to marry is the right person, even if you know that you love that person and you want to spend the rest of your life with them. So I feel like, if anything, this winter card is just a reminder to you guys that even when all this passion winds up swooping in for you in October, don't make your choices out of passion. Take a moment to pause. Take a moment to reflect. Make sure that you're dealing with the courting man and not open relationship man. And, make your decisions that way. Like, you can still have your happily ever after. You can still have your Four of Wands. But that doesn't mean that you have to jump into things like the second it happens. You know, it's okay to pause and be just like, you know, let me have a moment to pray about this. Let me have a moment to reflect on this. And if your person is truly ready, if he's, you know, no longer open relationship man, and if he's courting man, he's going to be respectful of that. He's going to understand that. And, you know, he'll understand that probably because he knows he's already put you through hell. So he's going to be just like, yeah, that's fair. You know, that's understandable. You know, take all the time that you need. But I don't feel like you guys are going to take that long because you know that this person is your person. But it's still just good, just for yourself, for your own good, to just take a moment, just take a beat, you know, and it'll all be good. And we have the Skull of Stars, infinite possibilities. And I feel like this is just a really good final card before we get into the Jesus card to wrap up on, to remind you guys that the possibilities are endless within your connection to this person. Like I really get a strong vibe from this group that you guys have this very heated, very passionate connection with this person. I mean, with all these wands that just popped out here right away, like, I'm sure that there's a lot of love. I'm sure there's a lot of stability and depth between you guys, but there is without a doubt a lot of heat, a lot of fire, a lot of passion. Maybe you guys are fire signs. Maybe you have some fire in your chart. I don't know. But there's definitely a lot of fire and heat between you guys. And yeah, I feel like that this is just a reminder that anything is possible coming up in the month of October. So it looks like it's going to be pretty friggin' exciting, honestly, for you guys. I'm pretty excited. I want to know, like, by the end of the month, like, let me know November 1st if this union winds up happening, if, you know, this courting man winds up coming your way, that, you know, it's not just, you know, open relationship, dude. So, yeah, that's pretty exciting. Let's see what Jesus has to say, because that's our final card from Loving Words from Jesus, because a Bible verse a day helps keep the bad vibes away. And you guys got, if you have faith as a grain of a mustard seed, you shall say unto this mountain, remove hence to yonder place, and it shall move. Matthew 17:20. So, you know, that's a great reminder, you guys. You know, sometimes it can feel like we need to have like this huge amount of faith in order to make something really huge happen in our lives, but that's not true. All it takes is a small, itsy teeny amount, and you know, the biggest of things can happen. You know, union can happen out of just like the smallest amount of faith. So just keep having faith. Hang out here and watch for your ship to come in, because it's going to come in. You know, God's got it. No worries there. So, you know, just trust, keep having faith. Everything's going to be all good. So, yeah, that's what I see going on for you guys in the month of October. Pretty exciting month, if you ask me, coming your way. I'm really excited to know about this. So, you know, when November 1st hits, you know, let me know if you guys are in union. Let me know if this happened, because that would be pretty cool. If this message did not flow, of course, just let it go. But if it did make sense, please let me know and leave a comment down below. Even a simple emoji goes a long way. Also, please leave this video a big thumbs up. That certainly helps me out a lot. And feel free to subscribe, hit that notification bell so you know of future videos when they are on the way. Otherwise, I am just so grateful that you guys decided to even stop by here and hang out with me and check out this reading. So yeah, that always blows my mind, and that's just amazing. I'm extremely thankful for you guys. Whew. Otherwise, I hope you guys have an amazing day and an absolutely beautiful October. Keep sparkling. I'm sending you lots of hugs and much love. Hi, Pile 3. If you chose this cute little trick-or-treat mason jar with the orange twinkle lights inside, then this is going to be the reading for you to find out what's in store for you for October this year of 2020. All right. We're going to start off here with the Crystal Unicorn Tarot and see what's going on. We have the Eight of Swords, the Three of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Queen of Swords. All right, so here is what I see going on dealing with you guys. So, starting off with the Eight of Swords, I feel like you guys are going into the month of October bamboozling yourself, basically. So when someone is in the Eight of Swords energy, they are blinded by unnecessary fears, unnecessary anxieties, and unnecessary beliefs. You know, basically, if you look at this unicorn, it's blindfolded, it's tied up, but the thing is, like, it could easily take any of these swords and just, like, cut the cords there, basically, and set itself free. It doesn't have to be like this. So in the month of October, you may be going into it kind of having yourself in your own little mental prison, in a sense. But the thing is, it's not real. It's all illusion. It's all mental. That doesn't mean that that's not how it actually is in reality. Like, you're kind of just being controlled by fears and insecurities and worries and doubts and that kind of thing. Like, that's stuff that needs to drop. It's stuff that needs to not be there anymore. It's not good. In no way, shape, or form do I believe any of these thoughts or fears or anything are actually founded and actually true, but you seem to be going into the month of October not on steady ground, just believing in false things, you know, believing in stuff that's not true, basically. So you can easily set yourself free from this mental prison, because it's a mental prison is what it all comes down to. But that's where I kind of see you guys starting off with October. But I believe that you guys do have people around you who love you and care about you and want to be there for you, because we have the Three of Pentacles. And when we have the Three of Pentacles, it's about teamwork. It's about working together. So, you know, if you look at like this card, we have these three unicorns working together. It looks like they're building some kind of temple of some sort. So, you know, these two are holding the blueprint. This one is doing a little bit of hammering, doing a little bit of the work, but they're working together. It's a group effort. So I believe that you guys do have people around you who genuinely love you and care about you, friends, family, and such, and they don't want to see you in this kind of energy. And there are people around you who probably see that you do this to yourself, that you kind of put yourself in this mental prison that's totally unnecessary. And, you know, they're probably just like, you're doing this to yourself. Like, it's all fear mentality. It's all anxiety mentality. And if you guys are not familiar with the acronym of what fear stands for false evidence appearing real. And I feel like you guys don't realize that. And you're just kind of living in this Eight of Swords place, but you have friends and family who want to help break you out of that, basically, and who want to help you with whatever it is that's going on, and they want to work together with you. So, you know, let them do that. Like, you have people who are genuinely on your side and care about you and love you and want to help you in the month of October. Now, we also have the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles, he is the slowest knight of all the knights, but he always gets the job done. He always crosses the finish line. So yeah, he's very stable in that regards. So I do feel like in regards to the month of October, once you let down some of these mental strongholds, because that's ultimately what this is. These are mental strongholds that are holding you back, that you need to break and you need to let go of. But once you let go of these mental strongholds and you allow others to align next to you, to align alongside of you and work together with you, you can become this knight and you can start charging for whatever it is that you want in your life. Whatever your goals and your dreams are, you can start charging for it. Now, you may be slow at it because, you know, the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest knight, but he always gets the job done. He always crosses the finish line. He is the most reliable knight. Slow and steady wins the race with this one is what it comes down to. So I feel like once you guys step out of this mental anguish and you allow a little bit of support to come into your life to help you out, you guys can start on your journey and be able to cross that finish line for whatever that goal is. I mean, this could be in regards to love. It could be in regards to your career. It could be a fitness goal. It could be a financial goal. It could be even like a hobby or something that you guys are working on. It could be a talent that you're trying to develop. It could be just about anything. It depends on you. It depends on the person. But this person is definitely charging forth, moving forward with what they need to do, even if it is slow. And I believe that ultimately it's going to lead you to this place of becoming the Queen of Swords. And, you know, the Queen of Swords, she's very truthful, she's very honest, she's very logical, but she is a queen, you know? Like, she definitely has her shit together, she has stuff going on. And I ultimately believe that this is the energy that you guys can land in. Because it's funny, I feel like you guys are going to be starting off October in this Eight of Swords place, which is not the best place to be in, but I feel like you guys can finish strong and become a Queen of Swords by the end of October, for sure. Now, the only negative thing about the Queen of Swords is, you know, because she is so truthful, because she is so honest, she can be a little icy, she can be a little cold. But I believe if you really allow your friends, your family to come alongside with you and help you and assist you in your journey with whatever's going on, whatever it may be, it's going to warm you up so you're not like the ice queen or anything like that. But yes, so that's what I see going on here so far with the tarot cards. Let's continue on and see what comes out with the rest of your stuff here. Let's see. We're going to go with the Moonology deck first. With the past two groups, I did the Love Oracle first, but we're going to go with the Moonology deck first. I don't know why. I just feel like you guys need Moonology first. All right. You guys have Prosperity Lies Ahead, New Moon in Taurus. Very, very good. It's time to release negativity, Full Moon in Scorpio. And work through your fears, New Moon in Scorpio. Okay, so we got some Scorpio stuff going on here, number one. I know that the end of October, the later half of October, we actually enter into Scorpio season. So maybe this is confirmation for some of you who are Scorpios. I personally myself am in the first part of October, so I'm a Libra. But, you know, October is also a month for the Scorpios. Anyway, so yeah, but I feel like these two cards really tie in a lot with what's happening here with the Eight of Swords It's time to release negativity. It's time to work through your fears. And that's exactly what this is all about. This is all about being tied up into your fears, tied up into your negativity, and you gotta break free of that. You gotta set yourself free of that. So I really feel like these two cards are backing up what needs to happen so you guys can get out of this, because you don't want to be this throughout the month of October. That's for sure. But I do feel that once you guys step out of that, you know, you allow your friends and your family to come alongside, help you out, give you assistance with whatever you need. You start moving forward in your journey. You start heading towards being that Queen of Swords who's very truthful, very logical. You're going to find that prosperity lies ahead. That's what you're going to find. You're going to find prosperity coming out of that energy. But you have to come out of that dark place here in your head, being in the Eight of Swords. Like, that's not going to happen unless you get out of that. Like, don't stay in that. That's not a good place to be. All right. Moving on with Amira's Love Oracle. We're going to see if anything has to be said, if anything needs to come in for you guys love related. You guys have control. Ooh. Well, this kind of already automatically reminds me of the Eight of Swords, which is really funny. I think it was pile 1. I believe pile 1 had the Nine of Swords, which is all about like anxiety. Not exactly in the same way as the Eight of Swords, but it's all about anxiety and sleepless nights and that kind of thing. And I remember the entire time I was doing that reading, I kept going back to that Nine of Swords over and over again, because it seemed like a lot of the issues that group had to work through and had to sort out through the month of October, it always came back to that Nine of Swords. And I feel like with you guys, it's all coming back to the Eight of Swords. Like, this is the thing where you guys have to sort things out, where you guys need to work things out. Maybe there's a chance you were also attracted to pile 1. I don't know, because there is a little bit of similarity there with all that sword stuff going on. But, I mean, if you look at this control card, you know, this puppet, this doll or whatever, is all kind of like tied up and it can't move. Similar to how this unicorn feels being in the Eight of Swords energy. So I really feel like control here really comes down to your thoughts and how you've been thinking. And it's a really good reflection of being in that Eight of Swords energy where you've just felt like stuck and you've felt just, stuck. You have felt stuck, and it's really been because of your own thoughts. It's not because of actual circumstances. It's not because someone actually did something to you, but it's literally because of your own thinking. So this control, it needs to break away. If you're trying to control things, you need to stop doing that. It is not going to help the situation at all. That shit needs to go. All right, we also have dark male. So either you yourself could be a dark male, or you may be dealing with somebody who's a dark male. There could be a dark male in your life who is an important person to you, some kind of strong influence. So I feel like that is what the dark male card implies here for this reading. And we have family. So when I see family, I automatically think of this Three of Pentacles here. I really feel like for some of you, in order to come out of this Eight of Wands ickiness, in order to, you know, get out of your own controlling, manipulative thoughts, lean in and rely on your family. I know not everybody has like the best of families, but I do believe some of you guys have really good families who love you and care about you, and you know, they want to be there for you. They want to help you build the life of your dreams. They want to help you, you know, build a solid foundation in your life and build good things in your life. So I feel like October is going to be a really good time for you guys to lean in, trust, and rely on your family. And even if you're sitting there saying to me right now, like, well, Heather, I don't have any family, or my family's really toxic, or I'm not close to my family, or my family lives far away, or something like that. First of all, if it's a physical distance thing, but you guys are close, bridge that gap. Just go see them or something. I'm really close to my mom, but she lives 2,000 miles away from me. But I don't let that 2,000 miles prevent us from being close and communicating, and I talk to her like every single day. But if you're someone where it's like you really don't know how to be close to them, like there really is like emotional distance, and there may be toxic stuff involved or abusive stuff involved. Your family may not necessarily be your blood family. This could be in reference to your soul family. It could be in reference to your friends. But there's definitely someone out there in your life who is family to you, and healthy family, good family, whether it's by blood or not. But there is someone out there who is healthy family for you, and I feel like these people are going to be absolutely instrumental for you during the month of October. That they're really going to help you. They're going to help you come out of, this icky, dark Eight of Swords energy where you're kind of like all tied up in yourself. They're going to help you work through your fears. They're going to help you release your negativity. They're really going to be an instrumental support system for you. So, that's something to be really thankful for. All right, now we have some cards here from the Halloween Oracle, because October is the month of Halloween, so what better month to crack out these babies in? So let's see what comes through for you guys. Forgiveness, reducing burden. Forgiveness, reducing burden. So, once again, when I'm thinking burdens and that kind of thing, I keep going back to this Eight of Swords. I'm telling you, this Eight of Swords is like the key card here to your entire reading this month, you guys. But yeah, you got to break out of this, and one way that you may need to do it is through forgiveness. Because that's the thing, you guys, when we hold on to bitterness and resentment, and when we don't forgive people, what winds up happening is we wind up putting ourselves into a prison just like this. We wind up putting ourselves into a mental prison, and then the only person who winds up suffering is ourselves, not that other person. That other person is most likely out there enjoying their life, living their best life, having a great time, woo, ha-ha, kind of thing, whatever. But yeah, like when it comes down to forgiveness, you don't forgive because it's like that automatically lets that person off the hook, and it's like, oh, it's fine, you can be abusive and toxic and evil and it doesn't matter. Of course it matters. But the thing is, you forgive because it releases you. It sets you out of this prison, that you don't have to live with bitterness and resentment in your heart anymore towards this person. It sets you free. That's what forgiveness does. It's not for the other person, it's for you. It sets you free of holding on to that problem anymore, that you can, go and live your life and enjoy your life. So forgiveness may be a part of the issue here that you guys need to take care of. It may be some of that negativity that needs to be released in order for you guys to get out of that Eight of Swords energy, in order to release some of this control that's going on here during the month of October. We also have ancestors, the love and legacy of our DNA. And what was I just saying, you guys? We have the family card here, and we have the Three of Pentacles with, these unicorns working together. I'm telling you, you guys, family is a huge thing for you in the month of October. Your family's going to be extremely helpful. They're going to be extremely beneficial to you, and they want to be there. Like, they genuinely love you, they genuinely support you and care about you and want to be there for you. So, let them in, allow them to love up on you. That's what family is there for. So I feel like this is just confirmation of it. And for some of you, because this does say ancestors, I feel like this isn't just family that's here right now, presently on this earth, but it's even ancestors from your past. It could be loved ones who have, since gone on and now they are in heaven, kind of a thing. But, they're still very much with you. They're still very much aware of what's going on in your life. And they want to help you. They want to assist you. So, allow them, whether they're currently living or they're on the other side. And we have eternal love. Love is love is love. And it transcends physical death. So, once again, I feel like this is definitely tied into family because, family has that eternal love, obviously. But, for some of you, this could also be tied into your twin flame, because whenever I see this card in particular in the Halloween Oracle, I do think of twin flames, soulmates, like that romantic kind of love situation. So, that could be a part of where this Eight of Swords energy has been happening. It could be where some of your control issues have been. Maybe you've been a little stressed out and overwhelmed when it comes to a particular love situation. But even if it hasn't been an easy road, even if it hasn't been exactly fun, just remember that this love is eternal. And in some weird way, it's like your family is going to somehow help you in this connection. Maybe your family knows this person very well, or you have like a long history together, or maybe it's even their family, like maybe their family is like your family, kind of a thing. Especially if you guys have had like such a long history or something like that. And we have the underworld, where all things pause and begin again. So the month of October, it could kind of feel like you guys are stuck, because once again, that Eight of Swords is like that stuck energy. It could feel like things are paused, but it's not going to be like that forever. Nothing can stay paused, can stay stuck forever. There's eventually going to be forward movement. Forward movement here with the Knight of Pentacles. He's slow, but he does move. He gets the job done. He crosses that finish line. And, I feel like you guys may feel stuck, basically, in the month of October. But just remember that, newness is happening. New beginnings are happening. I feel like, a lot of the ways you guys are going to get inspired to keep going is that family bond. Whatever's happening here with the family stuff, I feel like that's going to be very huge, very instrumental to help you guys through. Okay, finally, before we wrap things up here, we have a card from Loving Words from Jesus, because at least in my opinion, a Bible verse a day helps keep the bad vibes away. And let's see what Jesus has to say to you guys for the month of October. I am with you always, even unto the end of the world. Matthew 28:20. So I feel like this is basically just a reminder, you guys, as you're going through all of this in the month of October, that you are not alone. Of course, your family is there, because family did seem to come out a lot for you guys. But it's not just your family. It's not just like your earthly family or your soul family, but God himself is there for you. God himself is on your side, and like, you can't go wrong with that. It doesn't get any bigger or better than God, that's for sure. So never forget that he is there for you. He's ready to assist you. All you have to do is ask for his help, and he's there. And, he wants you to find freedom. He wants you to break out of this so you're not stuck there all this month. But I don't think that you guys will be. I think you guys are going to find a lot of positivity and encouragement and support through your family. And, you know, it's going to be a slow process here with the Knight of Pentacles, but I do think you guys are going to be okay. Anyway, yeah, that's what I see for you guys happening this October. If the message did not flow, of course, just let it go. But if it did make any sense, please let me know. Leave a comment down below. I would love to hear from you. Even a simple emoji goes a long way. Also, please leave this video a big thumbs up. That helps me out a lot. And feel free to subscribe, hit that notification bell so you know of future videos when they are on the way. Otherwise, I am so incredibly grateful that you guys just decided to stop by and hang out with me and just, you know, enjoy a little bit of your day here with me, doing this reading with me. And, you know, that just blows my mind, and I am so grateful for that. Anyway, I hope you guys have an amazing day. Have a beautiful October. Keep sparkling. I'm sending you lots of hugs and much love. Hi, Pile 4. If you chose this winking little pumpkin, this jack-o'-lantern pumpkin, then this is going to be the reading for you to find out what's in store for you this October. All right, where should I put this little dude? There. Just put them back there for the moment. All right. Let's get into it here with your tarot cards first from the Crystal Unicorn Tarot. And you guys got the Page of Pentacles, the King of Swords, the Five of Pentacles, and the Nine of Pentacles. Wow. Well, that's so funny because pile 2 was all about the wands, and you guys are all about, oh wait, never mind, you guys have a sword. Well, you're almost all about the pentacles. You have one sword, but a lot of pentacles going on here. Okay. All right, you guys. So let's take a look at what is happening here with all these pentacles and your one sword, because that's just funny. All right. So, let's start off here with the Five of Pentacles. Now, here's what it says in the little book, the little Crystal Unicorn Tarot book. This is what it says about the Five of Pentacles. Stuck in a rut? Guess what? You have everything you need right in front of you. All right in front of you. All you have to do is reach out and ask. Don't try and do everything yourself. You have people around you that are willing to help if you ask. Keywords: insecurity, poverty, and loss. Which makes sense because, you know, we have two unicorns here. It looks like they're kind of like outside in the cold, and, you know, they don't look like they're in good shape. You know, we got one who has this ratty old blanket on them. We've got this other one that looks like it has a bandage on its leg. So, you know, they look pretty unfortunate. So I feel like going into the month of October, you may feel like this. You may feel like you just don't have a lot going on. You may feel insecure. You just may feel kind of blah, down and out, just not feeling great about life overall. However, I don't believe it's going to stay like that, because I believe that an offer is coming your way in the month. Yes, I have mail. I believe that an offer is coming your way in the month of October, because the Page of Pentacles is a valuable fresh start, a valuable new beginning, a valuable offer. And, you know, it depends on what it is you're feeling down about. I mean, Pentacles is usually reference to money. So this could quite literally be about money. It could be about finances. It could be about a job. But it doesn't necessarily have to be. I mean, if everything is good with your money and if everything is good at work, it could be about friendship, it could be about a relationship, it could be a romantic situation, but regardless, there is a fresh offer that is coming your way, a valuable offer, like it's going to be a good one. There's a valuable, good offer coming your way that's going to pull you out of this poverty, insecurity type of mindset where you're not going to be like feeling all down and out. So that is going to be coming your way in the month of October. And I believe that whatever this offer is, it's going to be coming from the King of Swords. And the King of Swords, he can sometimes be interpreted as the Ice King. So he can be interpreted as being kind of cold. However, he is very logical. He's very truthful. He's very honest. So I do feel like this offer, this Page of Pentacles offer, it's going to be one that's going to be very honest. It's going to be very truthful. It may even come in kind of swiftly because the King of Swords, there's kind of like a swiftness and quickness about him, being of that like airy kind of quality. Could even be coming from an air sign. So yeah, I'm definitely picking that up for you guys. And, you know, specifically if it is like a love-related situation, this offer could be coming from your King of Swords is what it comes down to. And as for the Knight of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles is, you know, just one pentacle away from the 10, and the 10 is like ultimate fulfillment. So, you know, it's kind of crazy that you guys have starting off here feeling like you're at a loss, feeling like you're insecure and you don't have anything going on. But I do believe that you guys are going to get this very good, very valuable offer, and it's eventually going to launch you into the Nine of Pentacles, which is, you know, just one pentacle away from ultimate fulfillment. You know, it's basically going to be someone who is very confident, very secure, someone who, you know, has it all going on. So I feel like this is quite a transition, quite a change to happen over just a month. You know, going from feeling like you have absolutely nothing to receiving a good offer to being pretty much set, like sitting pretty there is basically what it comes down to. And I feel like, you know, this is going to wind up happening, this transition from insecurity and poverty and loss to really being set up pretty well. I feel like it's definitely going to all be tied to this King of Swords, that he has a lot to do with it. So if it's a romantic situation, you know, this dude is like your dude who's going to come in with a, you know, substantial romantic offer that is going to put you in like this Nine of Pentacles type of energy. Which is funny because the Nine of Pentacles can also be like, you know, single and sexy and independent. So it, like, because it's not the King of Pentacles, like if it were the King of Pentacles, it would be a little bit different because he's very stable. He's a little bit slower paced, but he's very stable. So I feel like the only thing that kind of concerns me here with the fact that it is the King of Swords as opposed to like the King of Pentacles or even the Emperor is the fact that, you know, he may come in with this, you know, valuable offer, and he may bring you out of this poverty-stricken, lost place of not so goodness. But he may not be completely ready to offer you the full 10 of Pentacles yet. He's going to offer you a lot, but it may be like one pentacle shy, like one place shy of where you want it to be, which is not terribly a bad thing. I mean, being the Nine of Pentacles is still better than being the Five of Pentacles, but it's just something to be aware of. in case you do want to reach the full 10 of Pentacles with this King of Swords. But that may just mean a little bit more of extra time. It may mean a little bit of extra effort. And it just may mean that that 10 of Pentacles may be happening maybe in November or December. It may not necessarily be a marker that you hit in October. Either that, or this could be in reference to like a job situation. You know, maybe the King of Swords, he might represent like your boss or something, and maybe he's gonna, you know, give you a promotion. This could represent like a job promotion that could bring you into the 9 of Pentacles, you know, being in a really good place where you're earning your keep, you're earning your money, you have a good position at work. So, you know, this also could represent a boss. It could represent an authority figure of some sort in your life, in case it's not romantically connected. So I do feel like for some of you, it's going to be romantic connected. For others of you, it could be something else. It could be in regards to a job or something like that. So, you know, take it as it resonates. It's going to be a little bit different for everybody. Okay. Next, we're going to go with your Moonology cards, and we're going to see what's going on here. We have emotions are running high, super moon. So, yeah, I mean, you guys may be feeling kind of emotional through October, you know, especially if you're feeling insecurities here from the 5 of Pentacles. You may feel kind of emotional. But I feel like this is a reminder to not let your emotions control you, not to let your emotions dictate and overtake everything, because the thing is, emotions are fickle. Feelings are fickle. They change every day. You know, one day we're on top of the world, the next day we're like 50 feet below of crap. So, you know, it depends. It changes every day. So I think the important thing is to not be controlled by your emotions, to not be controlled by your mind and your will and your feelings. You have to go another layer deeper than that. And I know you're probably like, well, how much deeper can it possibly get? Like, my mind and my will and my emotions, that's all a part of who I am. And yes, that's true. It is all a part of who you are. But there's still one more layer under there that's even a little bit deeper, way down at the core, and that's where your spirit is. And that's where you really want to get, is where your spirit is. Because where your spirit is, that is where you're not controlled by emotions anymore. That's where peace is the leading and deciding factor in your life. And that's ultimately like where you want to go, where you want to be. We also have balance, spirituality, and practicality. Full moon in Pisces. And when I think of Pentacles, you know, I think of practicality because, you know, Pentacles is very much so like that earthy kind of energy. So, you know, I feel like this is a good reminder that, you know, when you have this offer come in, whatever this offer is, whether it's in your career, whether it's financially or emotionally, love related, whatever it may be, once again, don't let your emotions get the best of you dealing with the situation, and, you know, really balance everything out, really weigh out all of your options is what it comes down to. You know, spend some time in prayer on it, because it does say balance spirituality and practicality. So I feel like that's saying, you know, it's okay to pause and pray on it. Like, you know, if this King of Swords comes along into your life and he's like, blah, 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 I'd like to offer you this, you know, and this very well may be a very good offer, but you want to make sure that it's the offer for you. So it's okay if you tell that person, you know, can I have a few days to think about it? Can I have a few days to mull it over? You know, that's okay. Take your time. Pray on things. There's no rush. There's no hurry. You know, life is a marathon. It's not a sprint. We also have you and your loved ones are safe. New moon in Cancer. So even though there really hasn't been a lot that has popped up dealing with like family or anything like that, I feel like this card is just, a good reminder that, your friends, your family, the people that you love and you care about, your divine counterpart, whatever the case may be, whoever is near and dear to your heart, they are safe, they are protected. You guys are all okay, bottom line. Like, you guys are fine. All is well. All right, let's see what is happening here in your love life. We're going to tap into Amira's love oracle and see what comes through. You guys have fair male. So you yourself or someone that you may be dealing with could be a fair male. Who knows? This King of Pentacles could be a fair male. So, or not King of Pentacles, I'm sorry, King of Swords. We were dealing with so many pentacles, I forgot that he is a sword. Whatever the case may be, you know what I mean. But yeah, you're going to know better than I do, who this description fits, obviously. But it seems like there's definitely someone in your life, if not you yourself, who is a fair male that you are dealing with in the month of October. We have passion, and we have mature man. Well, this is interesting. We got more descriptions going on here. So it's possible that you yourself are an older man who is fair, or you're dealing with someone who is an older man who is fair, or it's possible, even if they are a man who is younger, like mature doesn't necessarily always have to mean old. It could mean that, it's someone who just simply has a lot of life experience, and because of that they have like a very mature outlook on life. They have a very mature mentality on things. They're not immature. So, that could be possible too. But either way, just in terms of characteristics of who to look out for in the storyline of your life for the month of October, either you yourself are the mature man who is a fair male, or you're going to be dealing with somebody who is a mature man that is a fair male. Maybe this person describes your soulmate or your twin flame. Maybe this person describes a family member or a friend or a coworker. It could describe whoever the King of Swords is here. So yeah, that's definitely something to be on the lookout with. And as for passion here, I feel like passion, dealing with you guys specifically, number one, if this offer is coming from the King of Swords, who is like a divine counterpart kind of situation, if it is a love situation, I feel like that the passion card is basically just confirming that you guys have a lot of passion between the two of you, that you guys are very fiery, that you guys are very hot for one another. And if this is not in regards to love, and it's like maybe a career situation, and the King of Swords is like your boss or something, and he's, giving you a promotion or raise or something like that, I feel like that the passion card basically is saying that you're passionate about your work. You're passionate about your career. You're passionate about whatever this new thing is. But the thing I primarily feel that this passion card is connected to, I feel like it's primarily connected to this new offer that's going to be presented to you, because I feel like you're going to be passionate about it. Like, it's not something where it's like let's say for example, you don't like Brussels sprouts, and somebody offers you Brussels sprouts. Like, if you don't like Brussels sprouts, you're not going to be like, oh yeah, give me all those Brussels sprouts, they are delicious. Like, no, you're going to turn them down. Like, you don't like them, obviously. I don't feel like it's going to be that kind of situation. Let's say you love brownies, and someone's like, here, I want to give you some brownies. Like, they're delicious. You're going to be like, hell yeah, give me some of that, because you're passionate about brownies. So bottom line is, whatever this offer is, it's not going to be something that you don't care about. It's going to be something that you do care about. It is going to be something that you're passionate about, because it's going to bring you out of this poverty-stricken mind frame, and it's going to take you into the Nine of Pentacles, which is a pretty good place to be sitting at. So, you know, all good things in that sense of the word. And you guys are going to know better than me whether that's necessarily going to be fitting a love situation or a career situation. I feel like it could go either way. For some of you guys, it could be love. For some of you guys, it could be career. And, you know, who knows? There could even be a third group of you, or maybe it's something else entirely. And you're going to know, like I said, better than me what that is. All right, next from the Halloween Oracle, because it is October. October is the month of Halloween, so it only makes sense to use these cards for the October 2020 reading. And you guys have hearth, happiness in our hearts and homes. So I feel like you guys are going to have happiness within your heart and in your home, you know, quite blatantly obvious just from what the card itself says. Oh, excuse me, I'm yawning out of nowhere. Oh, sorry about that. Anyway, but yeah, I feel like you guys are going to have happiness within your heart, within your home, which is confirmation to me that you guys are definitely going to move out of this Five of Pentacles, poverty, insecurity kind of mindset in the month of October. That, you know, because when I think of this card with happiness and that kind of thing, I think of security. You know, when I think of like your heart being happy and everything, I think of security. So I feel like you guys are going to find security in the month of October for sure. We also have Apple, risk and reward. When I see this card, I think of the Page of Pentacles, and I think about this offer that's going to be coming your way. In some ways, it could be kind of a risk, you know, whatever this offer is. It could be a risk to take it. But I do feel it's going to be worth the risk. I feel that the reward is going to be very good, and it's going to be worth that risk because you're going to wind up having the Nine of Pentacles from it. So, you know, anything that's worth having in life never comes easy. So I feel like this card is just reminding you of that, and that, you know, this may seem a little scary when you receive this offer, but that doesn't mean that it's not worth it. And that doesn't mean that you're not going to achieve success out of it. It doesn't mean that, you know, good things aren't going to come out of it, because I definitely believe that they can and will. We also have death, the eternal cycle. The eternal cycle begins here. So, you know, when I think of death, I also automatically think of life, because, you know, that is basically the circle of life. Whenever there is the ending of something, there's a new beginning of something. And considering you guys, once again, have the Page of Pentacles here, the Page of Pentacles is this fresh new start. It's a valuable offer. So, you know, when you're feeling this Five of Pentacles energy, you know, you're feeling pretty lowly. You're feeling pretty yuck. You're feeling pretty bad. So I feel like, if anything, this is the stuff that's going to wind up dying, is this insecurity. It's going to wind up going away. When I see the King of Swords, you know, I also think of like truth and justice, you know, kind of like his sword is like the sword of truth. So I feel like in some ways, whoever this King of Swords is for you guys, whether it is your divine counterpart or some other figure in your life that's important to you. It could be a friend, it could be a family member, it could be a boss. You know, like I said, this is going to look different for everybody. But I feel like for the King of Swords, he's going to just like ride in with his truth, with his sword, and he's just going to like slice off all this insecurity, all this doubt that you have, and he's going to provide you with this offer that is eventually going to take you into the Nine of Pentacles. So, you know, it's going to be this death of insecurity. It's going to be the death of negative thought patterns. It's going to be just like the death of bad stuff, ultimately. The death of things that have been holding you back and weighing you down. So that way then you can be propelled to move forward in your life in that offer that's going to be coming your way, and eventually grow into the Nine of Pentacles from it. All right, we also have the Owl. Wise serving, wise action. All right, so I feel like in the month of October, you guys, basically the Owl card to me is saying that you guys are very wise. That you guys are kind of like all-knowing, that you guys do have a really good intuition. I feel like that's kind of like tapping into this good balance here between spirituality and practicality. You know, when you have these things balanced, when you have these qualities balanced with one another, it makes you very wise. You know, you're not kind of just like all wrapped up in one thing or the other. You're not just letting your emotions run the show. So I do feel like you guys are going to definitely step into some serious wise energy. And I do believe a lot of it has to do with this offer that is coming your way in the month of October. So you guys are going to be kind of going through this transition I see going on in the month of October. You know, kind of starting off not feeling so hot, not feeling so great as the Five of Pentacles, but then, you know, the King of Swords, he's going to come along. He's going to give you a good offer, a valuable offer. And, you know, like I said, that's going to look different for everybody. It could be love, it could be money, it could be career. It's going to set you up pretty here for the Nine of Pentacles, put you in a good position. And I feel like you're definitely going to be wise about these decisions. You're going to be wise about these choices. So don't second guess yourself. I feel like if anything, this is a good reminder not to second guess yourself, that you are stronger and smarter and wiser than you think, for sure. And finally, from Loving Words from Jesus, because a Bible verse a day helps keep the bad vibes away, in my opinion. And you guys got, blessed are they that hear the word of God and keep it. Luke 11:28. So I feel like this is just a reminder for you guys, you know, to keep praying, keep talking to God, keep keeping in touch with the man upstairs, basically. Because by doing that, that is automatically making you more wise than you even realize. And, you know, bottom line is, God has this. God is going to take care of you guys. God has the whole situation. He has you in his hands. So yeah. Whew, that's what I see happening for you guys in the month of October. I hope that this message resonated and made sense for you. If the message did not flow, of course, just let it go. But if it did make sense, please let me know. Leave a comment down below. I would love to hear from you. Even a simple emoji goes a long way. Also, please leave this video a big thumbs up. That helps me out a lot too. And feel free to subscribe, hit that notification bell so you know of future videos when they are on the way. Otherwise, I am just so incredibly thankful and grateful that you guys decided to stop on by and hang out here with me for a little bit today and check in on your October 2020 prediction. So yeah, I'm very, very grateful for that. Otherwise, I hope you guys have an amazing day, and an absolutely beautiful, fantastic, wonderful October. Keep sparkling, you guys. I am sending you lots of love and much hugs.